Yo, what's going on? All my homies, dudes and dudettes. It's your boy Will back again, and I'm ready to run through my whole weekly wears, everything I wore all week last week. So, starting out, what I did on Sunday, I actually did a ride along, and I was so surprised with this fragrance. This is Private Oud by Swiss Arabian, and I'm not sure if that's going to come in, but this is Private Oud by Swiss Arabian, and I was so surprised by this because it's just the oil, and it's a nice sweet oil, a nice cozy vibe, and I was thinking that the fragrance wasn't going to last long, but I took it out with me. I think I went on a hike, a long hike too, and from the beginning of the hike, I smelled it, and then at the end of the hike, I actually got a compliment. So it was actually good. That was Sunday, Private Oud. And then on Monday, I grabbed this one, and this is Copper Black by Kenneth Cole. I actually got this not too long ago. I did a unboxing of it, and I was impressed by it at the time. This one is a nice fragrance because it's a mixture of a dark and kind of a fresh fragrance at the same time, because it has that bergamot and ginger on the top, but then it kind of moves down into a smooth kind of cozy, I think it's whiskey or bourbon vibe in here. I can't remember which one it is, but that's what it smells. It worked out for me on Monday because Monday was a little bit cooler. And another thing with this week, up and down. It was 80s. It went all the way up to, I think, 86 degrees one day, and then went down to 32 degrees. So that was Monday. Then on Tuesday, I went and grabbed this one, and this one is Dolce & Cabana, the one, and this one is one of the exclusive fragrances. This is One Royal Night. And the One Royal Night fragrance is not as sweet as the One Luminous Night with the dates. This one smells pretty close to the original, the one EDP, but it lasts longer and it's a little bit stronger. So, yeah, this is it's just a tad bit different from the EDP, but it's a really good fragrance. That's why I rocked on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, like I said, it was going up and down the temperatures. It was cool again on Wednesday, so I went and grabbed this one. I haven't worn this one in a long time, but this is a Alhambra, and this one is Oud 36. Let me see if I can get that name to come in for you. Oud 36, but this one is a really cool fragrance because even though it's called Oud 36, it doesn't have any oud in it. It does give off a vibe. Couldn't find the sprayer. It does give off a vibe of oud. It does kind of smell like oud, but it's no oud in it. I think what it is the amber in this mixed with the benzoin or the lavender, and it kind of gives off that oudy vibe. But the thing about this, sometimes with oud, when you have it for a while and it dries down, it kind of gives off that funky kind of vibe, almost like a body odor. This one doesn't. It just turns into the amber sweet kind of vibe. But yeah, that's what I rocked on Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's what I rocked on Wednesday. On Thursday, I grabbed this one, and this one I just got two. I did a unboxing of it from Burlington's, and they said that this one's supposed to smell like Blue Notes by Manera. It doesn't. It's similar to it, but it doesn't smell like it to me at all. And the first part, and I like Blue Notes. That's why I knew from the initial spray. It almost smells like this is Blue Oud. Almost smells like a potpourri, almost kind of like that. And then the difference between the blue notes and this one. The blue notes, when it dries down to, it has that sweet, fruity kind of vibe, but it dries down to like a sweetie vibe with like an almond. This one has more of a waxy kind of dry down. So it's the fruit, but it's a wax fruit. Almost smells like a like a wax candle, a cheap wax candle that you might get from a dollar store, that they have, that it has a smell to it, but it smells kind of cheap. I don't know if you know what I mean, but that's what I get from this. I normally don't have fragrances that I just don't like. This one is kind of close. I'm going to give it a couple more wears and see if I actually can deal with it. But for right now, it's okay. And I just wanted to give it a full day's wearing to, not mark it off just for no reason. So that was on Thursday. Then on Friday, I wore the other fragrance that I actually got in that Burlington's video, and that is Sequoia. And the strange thing about the two fragrances, when I got them, I actually thought the blue notes was the one that I was going to like, and I actually wore this one. I actually liked this one a lot more than the not the blue note, blue oud. And I really like this one because even though it doesn't smell exactly, it was supposed to be a clone also. It was supposed to be a clone of Acqua di Gio Profumo. Even though I don't feel that it's an exact clone, it does give you that vibe of kind of the Profumo. And the wearing of this was a lot nicer than the wearing of the blue oud. The progression of it from opening to dry down, yeah, I enjoyed this. I could see me wearing this one a lot more than the blue oud, obviously. And then that was Friday. And then on Saturday, it was again cool. And then it was right after Halloween. And this was one of those fragrances I kind of wanted to wear for Halloween, but I got distracted. But this one is Lolita Limpica's Eau Masculine. And this one, this is a weird kind of fragrance. It actually smells like something that you should be wearing like around Halloween, or it smells like something that you kind of gives off a kind of a licorice vibe, a dark, like a dark licorice vibe. And it's nice because it opens up with, it's kind of hard to explain the actual smell of it because it starts off with like the star anise, and I think it has bergamot in it, and it smells fresh but dark. It smells like if you were in a cave that was pitch black and there was a yellow flower in there. The flower would smell bright, but it's a dark area. That's kind of the vibe that I get with this, and that's what I rocked out to on Saturday. I appreciate this fragrance. I haven't worn it a whole lot, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that, the lack of a dent in there, but yeah, I've had it for a while and I just haven't worn it a lot because I always think of it being something to wear like around Halloween, but you can wear it at the same time. So if you pick it up, don't think you can't wear it anytime. So that's what I have for you. That's my whole week, all days, Sunday through Saturday. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I know you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here hanging out with me, talking about 7 fragrances that I wore all week last week. Till next time, it's your boy Will Report. Deuces.